Diary by Shilpa Varma. Sudha is seated on a couch in her living room that's sparsely populated. It's only the couch that is prominent.
It's the first today, the 1st of January, the first of the new year. A new year almost always changes nothing. Even then, a lot changes every new year. Old resolutions make way for new ones. Sleeping hopes awaken, new dreams are dreamt, and amongst all of this comes the new diary. I have always been fond of diaries.
Diaries of different sizes and shapes littered around the living room, next to the couch, on the floor, on the lonely chair, on the side table.
You can say that diaries are my Achilles heel. It sounds better than saying I have a fetish for them. I love thinking about diaries. To be honest, the diaries that the Sun Pharma guys distribute in this neighborhood leave very less room for imagination or excitement or both. They are as bland as the drugs that Sun Pharma makes, not as spicy as my chicken curry. My chicken curry is the kids' favorite. I like it when they want to eat something that reminds me of home. This is my mom's recipe. It's made from mustard as the base. When the kids were little, they used to call it mellow yellow. My mom, she hated that name. She said it sounded like us, disguising ourselves in new borrowed clothes, trying to fit in this new country. I wonder if the Sun Farmer diary will be yellow this year. We can definitely call it mellow yellow then. How how mellow will it be? Like the lemons that grow in my kitchen garden, or like the corn that grows in fields back home, or maybe turmeric yellow that I was covered with those many years back as the bride to be. How many years now? 15. 15, yes. Not too many and not too less. Perfect number of years to know someone and love them for everything, despite everything.
Sudha, where is the Vicks Vapor Rub?
Vicks Vaporub. Vicks Vaporub is there where it always is, has always been. This is my mom in law's way of asking me to rub it for her. Every evening, I pretend looking for it. And then when I find it, I ask her if she wants me to rub it for her. Vicks Vaporub is like a code word between the two of us. This tiny blue bottle is like a bridge that joins us. Two women confined within four walls. An old woman and a not so old woman. A woman who has lived her life and the other trying to live her life, joined by a blue bottle. Oh, moody blue, tell me who I'm talking to. You are like the night and day, and it's hard to say which one is you. The Sun Farmer diaries were always a moody blue. Maybe someone there was an Elvis fan. Who knows? Or then someone who was a self confessed astrophile, stuck behind hundreds and thousands of machines coughing up pills, and then to look up from the window and see the sky and gaze and breathe and smell it and feel it. And there are prizes, for which there are prisons for which we volunteer.
She gets up and starts twirling, dancing to an imaginary tune.
Clip my wings, bind my hands, gag me. O life, I'm your slave. Whip me, lick me, kiss me.
She continues dancing, stops, sits on the couch again.
I've Always preferred the color brown for a diary, though. Brown is my color, literally and figuratively speaking. Well, you can see it. You definitely didn't think it was a tan, did you? No, I was born like this, brown. I am a 5 feet brown girl. Usually, I go unnoticed, like a fly on the wall, like a crack in the ceiling, like canvas shoes next to Jimmy Choo. I go to coffee shops with my friend. She's white, I'm brown. Together, I think we look like milk chocolate. The coffee shop guy sees only the white chocolate, though. I remember I am a 5 feet brown girl. I sit on the park bench. A girl drops her books. A guy helps her pick them up. They get talking. I see her fixing a loose strand behind her ear. She doesn't see me seeing her drop the books on purpose. There are perks to being a 5 feet brown girl. It seems my mom, when she was pregnant with me, had goat milk for 4 months. She wanted a fair son. I was neither. She never showed her disappointment though. But I knew as children you do know which parent or grandparent likes you more. Family is the first institution that teaches you to live with people who may or may not like you. Corporate life just takes it to another level. So says my husband Dave. You know, when Dave was to come home with his parents to see me as a potential bride, my mom called the neighborhood parlor lady to make me fair. And with the amount of foundation that was used that day on my face, I could have painted my entire wall. They've liked me despite the facade. I had always thought of me as a pupa turning into a moth one day. After meeting him, I realized I was a chrysalis waiting to be a butterfly. I am a butterfly, fluttering, waiting, longing for the doorbell to ring. I have already checked it twice. Our doorbell is like a moody teenager, you see. It can just sulk and won't talk. It has a mind of its own. As a kid, I loved the doorbell. I would run to the door every time it rang. What is it as children that makes us so excited about the expected and the unexpected? I don't know. I am a child today, a child butterfly, a pupa, beautiful butterfly, child, pupa, butterfly, child, pupa, Sudha, pupa, pupa, Sudha, butterfly.
Bing bong!
The doorbell.
She runs out, comes back with a diary covered in a newspaper.
It's here. It's the diary. Sun Pharma definitely doesn't believe in the frills. Moody blue. This this diary, I wait the entire year. This is like love, like first love. I want to pen my thoughts, write on it, in it, feel it in my bones. I want to let the words pour out of my veins. This is my escape, my dream, my turn on, my inside out, my heart on its pages. I've always wanted to write poems and prose and fables and stories. And no, I'm not Sudha. I'm not my mom. I'm not my mother-in-law. I am a writer. I'm Sudha, the writer, the master storyteller. I'm not just a wife. I am a writer. I'm a writer. I'm a writer.
Bing bong.
It must be the kids and Dave.
Bing bong.
I'm a mum and a wife. I'm a mum and a wife. I'm a mum and a wife.
Sudha shuts the diary and gets up to get the door. Curtain.